Today I want to go through with y'all how I like to draw waves when I'm given a specific wavelength and a specific amplitude of the wave. So just as a quick reminder, here's just a little wave sketch. You remember that your wavelength is between two crests or two troughs. I don't really have two troughs here. And your amplitude is either from your crest to the equilibrium or from a trough to the equilibrium. Okay. So first thing I like to do is I like to have out my nice ruler. Okay. 0 degrees. And I'm just going to draw a nice straight horizontal line across so I can have an equilibrium line to work with. Doesn't really matter how long it is, right? Now I need to know what my wavelength is going to be. So for this example, I just want my wavelength to be 2 centimeters. So we're going to say that this is our 0. This line right here. It lets me draw. This is 0. This is 0. And this will be 1 centimeter later, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters. I'll do a couple more. All right. So now I know where I should fit one full wavelength. So I need to fit 2 crests or 2 troughs, or what I like to do is 1 crest and 1 trough. That's usually what I like to fit in. Next, I'm going to give myself a nice height line for an amplitude. Get it at 90 degrees here. Give myself some wiggle room. Let's say I want the amplitude to be another 2 centimeters. We'll say that. So I know this right here is 2 centimeters. And this right here is 2 centimeters. Okay. So I'll just give myself a nice dotted line along the top from that 2 centimeter line. So I know where the crest of my wave needs to hit. Same thing down here. This way I know where the trough of my wave needs to hit. Now comes the fun part. I need to fit a crest and a trough in between these lines. So in this space right here, okay, this space right here, I need 1 full wavelength. I need a crest and a trough. So I'm going to go up, down, and back. That's 1 wavelength. Up, down, back. Up, down, back. Up, down, back. Up, down, back, and so on. Okay? This was the amplitude of 2 centimeters. All right, so this is a really skinny little one. Let me draw another example that's a little more spread out so we can see. So let's give myself another equilibrium line. This time, let's make it so that I have 3 centimeters for my wavelength. So I'm going to go over 3 full centimeters. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do that on my equilibrium line with a tick mark. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, tick mark. 1, 2, 3, tick mark. 1, 2, 3, tick mark. That's good enough. Now I need my amplitude. Let's make it shorter. Let's make it 1 centimeter. Now we'll make it 1.5. 1.5 centimeters. Okay. So I'm making sure that my ruler is lined up so that I have a tick mark right on that equilibrium line, so I'm measuring accurately. So 1 centimeter, another 0.5 centimeter. There we go. Erase this line so it's less confusing. All right, now below for my trough, 1 centimeter, another 0.5 centimeter, tick mark. I'm going to draw out some dotted lines so I know where my trough or where my crest should hit and where my trough should hit. So again, in this space right here, I need to fit both a crest and a trough, a peak and a bottom part. Okay, so up, down, back. One full wavelength. Up, down, back, up, down, back, up, down, back, and so on. This is just an example of how to draw. We're going to be doing some practice in class, but I hope this has been helpful.